Yo, what's up everybody? It's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, your favorite nappy-headed producer, and I'm back with another product review. Yes, I know, another product review, but today we're gonna take a look at the Arturia KeyLab 49 Essentials, one of their newest MIDI keyboards. They sent me one over to check out and get my opinion about it. I'm gonna tell you about it because a lot of you guys asked about it when I showed it off and took a picture of it, and you guys wanna know, is it a good MIDI keyboard? Yes or no? You better find out right now, so let's get to the review. So what's up everybody, it's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different, back with another video. Today we're looking at the KeyLab Essentials 49. There are two versions of it. There is the 49 and the 60 version. I would say that this keyboard is more of the bigger brother and more feature packed version of my Arturia Mini Lab, which I've been using for a while, my MK2. Very good MIDI keyboard. If you want a cheap one, check out a review. I'll put it probably up here somewhere. I might not do it. It'll be in the cards. Check up there and you can see it for yourself if you want to see about that MIDI keyboard itself. But then we'll look at the KeyLab 49 Essentials. Now, what is the essential KeyLab MIDI keyboard? Basically what it is a MIDI keyboard that has all the essential tools or essential parameters, essential features that you'll need for both music production, recording, working around your DAW, and also using their analog lab VST as well. So yeah, so what does it come with? Let's talk about it right now. First off, it is a 49 key version. Like I said, I had the 49 version. There's a 60 key version. There isn't no 88 key version, unfortunately, right now. They might have one in the future for those guys who like the full range of the piano and who want to have, you know, more keys or the weighted keys, something like that. They might have something like that coming down in the future. I hope so, because I know there are some real good piano players who probably will like that, who like the weighted keys. But these are basically your standard MIDI keyboard keys. You know, the regular way any MIDI keyboard you use. They're very good, very responsive, very snappy. I had to get back used to them because with my Arturia Lab Mini Lab, it uses the mini keys, the little smaller keys, and getting back into the bigger keys took me a little while to get used to. But once I got back used to it, great experience. I love it, and I love to have, you know, I want to say 4 or 5 octaves of keys in front of me instead of just like the little 3 or 2 I got with the Mini Lab. So you know, but you know, you can always go higher and up with the octave up key. So feature wise, you know, this is what it comes with. So it comes with a USB, it comes with a sustain pedal. It also comes with a MIDI out. So if you want to hook this up to external hardware, like, you know, their mini brute or micro brute, or their what's the big one, the matrix brute, you can hook it up to any type of external hardware and control it that way as well, which is very unique. You don't see that on a lot of keyboards. I know you do see MIDI in, where you can just, like, you know, hook it up and use the MIDI port on your interface, but having a MIDI out is really good, like I said, because great for controlling, you know, external hardware. And also has a DC plug as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it does. So if you do use it externally without hooking it to a computer, it will have power. But you know, USB does bring it power and functionality at the same time, so you ain't gotta worry about that one USB cable, boom, which comes in the box as well. No unboxing here, we don't do that. Anyway, what else it comes with? It comes with a mod wheel, a pitch wheel, which is basically standard and everything. It is the regular circular ones which you roll up. You know, I had to get used to those again because I said on the Mini Lab they had the ribbon version of it, but I do like to have the tactile feel and be able to feel it instead of having to run my hand on a touch strip. It does feel weird, very responsive, nothing special there. It does have your octave up and octave down buttons like every MIDI keyboard, so you can go up octaves or down octaves, and which is really great if you need to go lower notes or higher notes. It has a transpose button as well if you want to transpose stuff. I'm not a transpose guy because I'm not really a piano player, so I don't use it, but for those who are, it's there for you guys. It also has a cool little function called the chord button, where basically what it is, when you hold it down, you play a chord, or you can play it one at a time. So you can either play all 3 notes or 4 or whatever notes at one time, or you can play it one at a time. And once you let go of that button, it locks that chord progression of that chord scale into its memory. So as you press one note, it plays that exact same chord that you recently played. So you do have that, which is very dope for if you're trying to come up with song ideas, experiment with chords, or just trying to, you know, maybe help you make a full production, you know, and help you just, you know, get that right note at that right chord. You have that function. If you want to erase it, you just press it again, it clears it, and you're back to the regular MIDI keyboard, you know, chord or regular play version. So yeah, very dope, very nice. All right, it also comes with 8 pads, just like the Arturia Mini Lab, but these are in a different fashion, not all laid out, you know, in front of you. They're like 4-4, which is pretty good. Very good pads. They're not NPC machine quality. They are very good responsive pads. They are LED backlit, so that does mean you can change the colors in there. I think it's called the Midi assistant tool or whatever. I gotta look it up again, whatever. But they're little software to, you know, control your parameters and all that. You can definitely change the colors of the pad. So if you want a different color, for all you guys who like rainbow colors out there, you know who you are. You had a choice to, you know, mess around and change the colors around and have certain pads hit certain colors in that respect. So it is dope right there. So it's great to have pads for you guys who are finger drums or anything like that. That is dope. Next up, it comes with 8 faders and 8 rotary encoders, which I really do like. In the mini lab, it didn't come with that. It came with all rotary knobs. Now you have 8 faders, which, like I said, since it is MIDI controller, you can link these up to anything. You can link it up to mixer presets, automation, parameters in your DAW, parameters in your software using VST, whatever. You have that. It is already linked to the Arturia Analog Lab software, so you ain't got to worry about linking it that way. When you pull an Analog Lab, it's already linked to it. So all the faders and all the knobs do certain functions inside of Arturia Analog Lab, which I really do like, especially like when you're playing like the organs. The faders become the drawbars for the organ, and so you can shape the sound and play. So it's more hands-on, and I do like just having faders and knobs because it gives you more possibility for your DAW in the end of the day, which I really do like that, and it's just great to have that physical control right there. Next up, it does have a big button in the middle, which is basically you can route to anything, but it's for Analog Lab to go through presets. You have a category and a preset button, which you can go through presets, and you have a page, you have a next and previous button as well, which is really dope. So if you have Arturia Analog Lab pulled up, you can easily go through buttons. It's continuous and it is indented, so you can feel it as moving, and also you press it down and it's also a function as a button as well, so you can select. So it does come a little LCD screen up above it as well, so you can see the name of the preset, the parameters, and also when you're moving knobs and faders and the pitch bend and the mod wheel and all that, it actually shows you the values that you're messing with as well. And you can also route it and make them say certain things for certain parameters if you do make some custom preset for like some kind of hardware gear, anything like that, which you have to get more into the software, which I might dive into later on, but not here for that as a review. But yeah, it's just good to have the LCD screen to give you that, so you can focus more on the keyboard itself and not inside the computer. You can just kind of scroll through, oh, I want this piano, blah, my style is ambient, boom, there's a preset, boom, that's what it is, go. You know, it's very good, very fast, and it works flawlessly with Analog Lab, and I really do like that feature, and it's great to have that. So last but not least is probably the most exciting thing for me anyways, or a lot of you guys who want to ask about it, is the transport controls. Now the transport controls give you DAW functionality. So if you're in FL Studio, Ableton, Reason, Cubase, Pro Tools, whatever, it has functionality for that. You have to set it up a certain way, which I have a video coming out that will show you how to set it up for FL Studio and Studio One, you know, DAW. So don't worry, I got you, because there's not a lot of videos out there about that. But you have all your standard controls. You have pause, play, scrub, forward and back. You have loop, you have punch in, you have metronome, you have save, you have undo, and you have I think, what does that say? Loop, it say stop. Yeah, you have all the functions you need to pretty much control your DAW, and I really like that because it speeds up my workflow and it helps me get to where I need to go faster and sooner, so I ain't got to sit there and clickety click. I can just boom, press play, pause, aim a track, hit record, boom, play it out, stop it, you know, and it's a lot faster, and it speeds up the workflow for me. Even when I'm just editing, I'm always hitting stop and play all the time when I'm doing edits, so I can just quickly go back. So, you know, it just makes things a whole lot faster, and I do like that. And yes, it works flawlessly. There's no problems with it. It's great. Just once you set it up one way, it's done and you're good to go, which I got a video to show you how to do that. So those who don't know about it, yes, I like that. Now, what else about this keyboard? It comes with 3 software, so you get 3 things included with you by the KeyLab. You get Ableton Live Lite, which is a light version of Ableton, which is whatever. You get a grand piano from the UV workstation, so you get a free grand piano from the UV workstation in there, and you also get the full, not light version, full version of Analog Lab 3. That's what's out now, because it's not 2 no more, it's 3. You get a full version of Analog Lab, which is great. You have over 6,000 presets, so yeah, you get a full version of it. $100 piece of software, absolutely free. when you get that, which is amazing. So yeah, it's great, and it works seamlessly together. There you go. So now back to my final thoughts about this keyboard and what do I actually think about it and do I recommend it. Now, I don't want to sound like a fanboy because y'all know I love Arturia, love you guys. This is probably my favorite MIDI keyboard that I have used for the price range. This is $249, I think it is, so $250 for this keyboard, which yes, there are a bunch of other keyboards out there that are cheaper and more expensive that have, you know, if not some of the same functions or more or less. Yeah, I know that, but the thing that really sold me with this, or even if you know what sold me for this, is the fact that you get the full analog lab of that. So you're basically getting a nice MIDI keyboard with faders, rotary encoders, transport controls, a cool chord function, integration with this, but you're also getting Analog Lab 3. You get over 6,000 sounds, and they have a bunch of free ones you can download within Analog Lab now, and you can actually buy more presets. So you have a ton of presets, you know, for a very, very low price. I mean, you can't beat that. It pretty much turns this keyboard into a mini workstation almost. You know, you have DAW control, you have integration with Analog Lab, and if you actually own one of the actual Arturia VSTs, like you own the Mini V or anything like that, you can actually edit it through Arturia Analog Lab and tweak the parameters and tweak the center, or even make your own sounds and save them inside of Analog Lab to bring back up later. So you have so much functionality right there. This really is a great bargain for and a great price for what you get. It's a great MIDI keyboard. In my opinion, it's probably one of my favorite keyboards of 2017. I don't know what 2018 has to offer. There might be another keyboard that come out and blow it out the water, but for 2017, it's definitely my top recommendation. I got a video coming out that's gonna talk about my recommended keyboards and MIDI keyboards. This is one of them. I love this keyboard. It's a great keyboard. If you were thinking about getting it, I would highly look into getting it. I recommend it. You won't go wrong with it. It does what it do, and the fact that you get sounds on top of a great keyboard just seals the deal, in my opinion. You know, and that's not me saying this because I love Arturia and I like their products. That's me saying it because that's a value. If it's a value, it's a value, and if it works, it works. That's what it is. So if you want to know more information, I will leave a link in the description below where you can go visit the website, learn more, talk to them, contact them, whatever, watch demos, all the good stuff. Y'all know what it is. So if you like this video, thumb it up. If you didn't, well, I guess thumb it down. It's your boy Slim. You know, I'm gonna have haters, so y'all know what it is. Like always, it's your boy Slim, aka Mr. Different. Not motivated by the money, but the like, comment, subscribe, and views. If you can, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I have a bunch of stuff coming up, plus beat reviews are coming soon. I got a video talking about that, so please subscribe and follow me on those sites so you can be informed when it goes live. So that being said, y'all know what it is. Hope you guys enjoy like always. Thank you for Arturia sponsoring this video like always, and y'all know what it is. I just see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, everybody.